Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and I am making some more paper, pattern paper, and this time I wanted to do flamingos, and I don't have a flamingo stamp. I found a little one at Michael's, but I wanted a big one, so I found an image online and carved it out of my own little Dollar Tree eraser. So it should be good to go. So I made just a grid, kind of just to get an idea of where things should be. So I think I'm going to start at the top. First one out of the chute. I'm going to leave it like that because it is carved stamp. They're going to be dancing kind of off the page and amongst each other. In between. Now what I did is I found this little flamingo with his leg like that and then sketched him out myself. I tried to just print it off, but it didn't. It was too pixelated and just couldn't give me I couldn't get a good image, so. Then, and with these you don't want to rub them too hard. You certainly don't want to get them under water and rub them because it's an eraser, so it's going to rub. It's going to rub away any of your design. So just kind of gently clean it off. Then I made a little hat. And I carved out a little cupcake. So I think I'll do Oh, does everybody have a hat and something on their foot? This guy needs a little bit of a hat. There. All right, so I'm going to let this dry really, 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 really well. But if you haven't tried stamp carving, it is so relaxing. And it just is really fun. When I first got done, I didn't do anything on his beak. And I was like, why does he look funny? And it looked more like a toucan beak. So I went back and I carved into here and here. And because you can see I almost carved right through his beak. But it gives it a little bit more movement, actually, to have it kind of thin like that. So, but try it. It's so fun. The carving tools, just look up Lino, L-I-N-O, or Speedball carving tools. I think it's like $15 and you get 2 handles and like 5 nibs. And there's tons of videos. I've got a video on carving, but There's tons of videos on it, and anybody can do it. You just need a, steady hand and good eyes, but it's fun. And like these are $1 at Dollar Tree, and I've got 3 stamps out of it. So give it a try, and I will be back. I might, I'm going to stamp out another page, but I might color this off camera. I'm not sure yet, but I will be back. Alright, so I am combining pickled raspberry with wild honey, and I just put it on a acrylic block. I'm just kind of gathering up some of the ink, not too wet of a brush, because this is just regular Nina Classic Crest paper. It's not watercolor, so I don't want it to get too wet. I'm doing a quick job. And all the little black, once I scan that in and bring it into my cutting machine, I can eliminate all that. So that when I print them off, they'll be clean. I could also leave it on and get kind of that wood block hand-carved stamp look, which I don't mind. I think it adds to kind of the movement of everything. I could also go in with a white gel pen, but I have also found if I cut my paper up to make a card or use a piece of it, you really don't see any crookedness or a little blotch of extra ink, because it just kind of all comes together as handmade paper would. My hand. I got a little bit inspired by those block stamps, those Indian block stamps from the Michael's boho line, as far as like his wing and feathers here. So I was going to clean them all up, and when you're carving stamps, you kind of first clean out around your outline with the thinnest or the smallest V of your tools, and then you go in and clean out some of the extra rubber, and then I always like to start doing stamp impressions to see where I'm at, and that's kind of what you want to do anyway. And sometimes that's where I figured, it's kind of reminded me of those wood block stamps when I did my first impression. So I left these cuts here. I was going to clean that all up and just have one line of kind of swirl to give the impression of a wing. But I really liked how it looked, so I left it. I think I want to put a roll of heads here. Alright, so I got them all colored in. And for the second one, I used a bunch of different distress colors like peeled paint, dried marigold, salty ocean, and mustard seed. And then I read that the flamingo has a little bit of orange on kind of halfway down its beak. So I had a little orange, and then I just colored in the hats and cupcakes. And this one I think I'm going to color them all the same. So I think it'd be really cute to make while I was painting this, I thought it'd be cute to make a little grocery or like a little Bloomingdale's bag and a little purse to hang off his foot or her foot. Well, it can be his or her. We'll do a man purse for him. And just different things to put on his head. I could do glossy accents on his hat and glitter it. But I think the paper or the gift bag, how cute would that be for a birthday card? Or a birthday tag for your gift bag? I just thought of some like Flamingo hacky sack dancers. You know how they kick the ball up? They can do that with their cupcake. All right. So I can leave it at that. I did want to put some grass in, but I'm not sure. Because I think what I want to do is scan it in, clean it up, and maybe do another one that has grass. Because I have this little grass stamp that I've had for 18 million years. I got it at a garage sale. All Night Media. So, yeah, so that's this paper. And then I will do some upcoming projects with this and my last paper that I made, the pineapple papers. And I will do videos on that too. So thanks for watching, and get one of those lino speedball cutting tools. They're so much fun. And once you get started on it, they're super easy. It doesn't even look hard, but you think it might be hard, but it's not. Super easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.